Outdoor GPS is presented by Fisherman's Marine and Outdoor.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you very much for watching the show. You're watching Outdoor GPS only here on NBC Sports Northwest. We've got Cody Herman from Yakima Bait here in the studio. Gave you a few ideas of why you're going to want to go check out that Pacific Northwest Sportsman Show. It's coming up on the 7th to the 11th at the Expo Center. A great way to meet myself. You can meet Cody there. You can meet Buzz Ramsey himself in person there at the Yakima Bait booth. Also, lots and lots of other great information to be shared there. And, of course, great deals on the newest and greatest gear that might help you be more successful in the outdoors. But let's get down to it, man.
Yep.
Winter steelhead, full-blown season right now. We're dead right in the middle of it.
Right in the meat of it,
yeah. I know that you haven't been chasing them a lot, but when you're after them right now with the conditions that we're in, how would you kind of break it down, and what would you, if you had to pick two different techniques, what would you do?
So here's a little trick, is that, you know, you mentioned earlier coming in and going bat and clean up behind these guys with the plug, right?
Yeah.
Well, the reason why fishing guides are out there whacking a lot of fish and putting up big numbers with bobber dogging is because they're allowed to cover more water. They're fishing
sticks everywhere.
Right,
Sure.
3 to 5, 6 rods. They're covering more water. And I always tell people that I actually prefer to not fish during ideal river conditions because the fish spread out, and that's when bobber dogging works best.
Sure.
High water, who catches more fish? The guy on the bank.
Yep.
Plunking.
Yep.
Low water, that's my time to shine with plugs. I know right where the fish are going to be.
Right.
But the main thing is our rivers are fairly crowded this time of year.
Yeah.
If you do something that's different, either it's a different color, different scent, different size, different presentation, plugging, you have a good chance of getting a fish to react that has seen 100 beads go by, and all of a sudden you got a megalith 3.5 bouncing around in his face.
Right. Just
so
driving
just be
nuts.
different.
Yeah.
Just be different.
Now, you mentioned in the commercial break, we've got some really interesting weather that's coming up. On the nice side, if this was 2 weeks ago, I'd be crying, but we've got some really nice weather forecasted to come up. Any suggestions or advice that you'd share there?
Sure. During the Sportsman Show, which in years past we've had snowstorms, we've had rivers blown out. This year it actually looks to be phenomenal weather. Mid-60s. Looks great, right?
Yeah.
Most people are going to think, hey, that's time to go out and go hit the river. Well, if you have a glacially fed or snow-fed river, this high temperature that we have coming up in the mid-60s, it's going to blow them out.
Yeah.
So it's going to be beautiful.
Good reminder, yeah.
But the rivers will go up. I was looking at some of the forecasts for some of these rivers on NOAA. They're all spiking.
Yeah.
Yep. Even though there's no rain.
Right. Yeah, you get that melt off, especially a local river or two around here can change in a hurry. Hopefully not too bad. But at the very least, you know, you can definitely make sure or pay attention to what happens with those river levels. NOAA is the best site for that, as always. What's coming up for you on our network, man? We got 90 seconds left. What's going on with day one? When we get to a new episode?
Yeah, we're in the process of filming here right now. And our new episodes always air here on NBC Sports Northwest from May through August. So basically right after the Blazer season ends. That's when we started airing ours. And we just filmed actually yesterday on the Slets River. And our show is premised solely on education. So we spent the entire day just focusing in on different bobber techniques.
Gotcha, okay.
And it kills me every time I go out there and go filming.
Right.
Because I'm not actually fishing. The bite was going pretty good. We actually only ended up landing one fish. We had a couple other chances and lost one, a heartbreaker.
Sure.
So we only landed one, but the show was focused in on teaching.
Sure.
So we're going to be able to teach you how to utilize different bobber techniques for different water conditions.
Very good. Well, we'll all be looking forward to it. And, of course, you can see that here on NBC Sports Northwest. And we will definitely be checking in with Cody and the folks from Yakima Bait coming up this week. Again, the 7th to 11th, the Pacific Northwest Sportsman Show. Come by and say hello on Saturday. I'll be there from 11 to 3. So make sure you come by and say hello because I'm going to need the entertainment. Cody, thanks for coming in and seeing us.
Always a pleasure.
For sharing the info. We appreciate it. We will be back Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Reminder, though, Sunday we are on at 7 a.m., an hour earlier for the Blazers to hopefully win another one. If you're a fan, I'm a fan. And hopefully you are as well. We'll be back Saturday morning at 8 a.m. right here on NBC Sports Northwest. We'll see you then.